Hello. Me mumbo blood clot. Wait there. I do so much readings. I don't know. Sometimes I lose track, It comes with the territory. I have a lot of things to remember. I'm sure you have a lot of things to remember too, except fucking Valentine's Day. Anyways, hi Cancer. This is your channel messages for the 14th of July. Cancer, your channel message is alcohol. And we also have the Two of Swords. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a lot of lighting. There's a light. Let's just see. Yeah, Two of Swords and alcohol. So I'm getting Cancer. I'm getting you're battling with alcohol problems, alcohol abuse. I'm getting something about you can't stop drinking alcohol, and when you try to stop drink it, you're going into withdrawal, which hurts like a motherfucker. And then you keep trying to. I'm getting something. I'm getting like you're crazy. No, maybe you're drinking alcohol and you're in deep thoughts. Maybe you're thinking about a partner. Maybe you're not talking. You see, I don't recommend people who drink alcohol for in a problem with your girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't recommend it. And I would suggest if you're a regular alcohol drinker, make sure you're not the reason. Make sure you're not the reason as to why your relationship will go shit. Because I've seen a lot of people after a breakup or during times when I'm not talking to each other, them do horrific things because them was thinking about the whole, like them feel like them are go mad. Come getting you feel it's like I said, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Jesus Christ, what's happening? Like you feel like you're I don't know if you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself or you feel like you're gonna do something very violent. I'm getting something about the Two of Swords. I'm getting you're spiritually blind, or there's something you're not. Maybe you read something wrong. Like you read something totally wrong. Maybe you were drunk when you're reading it. I'm getting some about alcohol. I'm getting the alcohol that take away your sight. Your eyes. I'm getting your sight I get take away because of your alcohol. I'm literally getting like every time you're drunk and you read something, and that's not what's on the paper. That's not what is in the text message. And you keep on reading that. Like, I don't know, I'm getting you misread something because you're drunk. Or something about as a result of you indulging in so much, because you know alcohol affect the liver, and according to Dr. Sebi, when you consume a lot of alcohol, when your liver clogged, this is not Miss Medical Advice YouTube, when your liver damage, it causes your eyesight to go away. Me getting whatever you do with the alcohol, you wear glasses and you drink enough. You see, sometimes it's only when the damage is done, we realize that Jesus, we shouldn't have done it. Only when you need a new liver, you say, wow. Can you imagine all this time I drink if me just did stop? I'm getting somebody too of, so it could be something about headaches, a lot of headaches. I see a nigga saying something about when people have headaches, him tell them to drink salt water. Well, nigga, I wouldn't recommend that, even though I'm not a doctor. Salt water will put sodium in the body. What is causing the headache? You have cluster headaches, you have migraine headaches, you have stress headaches, you have hormonal headaches. Salt water, more sodium in the body now gonna stop a headache caused by low estrogen. So I don't know what the fuck this nigga telling people. Yeah, I just tell all my patients, anytime they have a headache, just drink salt water because the body is low in fucking sodium. Bitch, sodium, potassium, bitch. It depends on what type of headache you have. When you have things like cluster headaches, it will, like, you can't even take medication for that because it come on so far. Sometimes you have headaches and you feel like something stabbing you. It stab you. You feel stabbing. You don't feel pressure. You feel stabbing. Sometimes when you have headache, you feel pressure. Sometimes it's one side. Sometimes it's both sides. Sometimes it's the front. Sometimes at the back. Sometimes on top. Sometimes a witchcraft. Fucking drinking salt water now that help every single headache. Me getting something about alcohol. So maybe you drink alcohol, and every time you drink alcohol, you have this terrible stabbing in your head headache. Or you drink alcohol and you go sleep, and when you wake up, you have this terrible fucking, me getting a headache, me getting your head feel like it's gonna burst open. No, maybe it's because I heard somebody tell me this, I'm not really a alcoholic pro, them say enough for mix alcohol. A true? I don't know nothing about alcohol. Them say if you drink tequila, stay to tequila. Don't drink tequila and then go drink vodka. don't drink vodka and then go drink wine. Me never know that shit. Me not a drinker. It could be that you mix alcohol. You drink tequila, you drink vodka. Me guessing you drink daiquiri, then you drink sex on the beach, then you're drinking tight pussy girl, like you drink too much things. I'm getting you have a terrible hangover. Cancer, me getting you deal with alcohol abuse. Let's go. Getting something about the alcohol. We have Aquarius coming out first. Aquarius rules the people. So I'm not sure if you have a drinking group where every day, every 2 days, every Sunday. Not every Sunday, not bad. Every day, no. Every day, yeah. Well, yeah, drink a beer. Yeah, drink like a 1 beer every day. That's not bad, but it's not good either. We're getting something about the collective. We have Apple. So I'm getting something about the doctor. Apple. And a fucking shot a day keeps the fucking doctor away. Of course it keeps the doctor away. You're drunk. You don't even know you're supposed to be going to the doctor. We're getting something about Apple. It could be something about iPhone. We also have Jewish. Okay, yeah, the Jewish. Yeah, because the Jews drink on Friday to Saturday. I never smell alcohol on those fuckers Monday to Thursday. When me did I work around Jewish people at the fucking Mother Community Center on the Carey Avenue in Quebec. When me I work for them, the only time I smell alcohol are Friday and Saturday. You see, for Monday, you don't smell nothing. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, no. So is it something about alcoholic control? Because for religious people, they use alcohol as a part of them doctrine, but them don't use it for recreational purposes. Them not gonna sit down one day and just come home from work with them Jewish wife and Jewish kids and just me not say, okay, I don't know. We're not swearing for a group that don't like me. But what I'm saying is, I never saw a Jewish man after work. Him is like, oh, I need a cold beer. Bitch, never. The only time I see them drink is during Shabbat. Me never see a Jew drink when it wasn't Shabbat. Me never see me, and me not talk about a keep a Jew. Me not talk about a fucking fake Jew, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I'm not talking about Ben Shapiro. I like Ben Shapiro, but I'm not talking about fucking him, bitch. Me I talk about the real Jewish people. Real shit, right? The real one, them I never smell or see them drunk on, never, not on Monday, not on Sunday, not on Tuesday, not on Wednesday. The only time I see them with alcohol in them system are during religious ceremonies. I'm getting something about Apple iPhone, some Jews, Aquarius rules the people, and I'm getting something about having an alcoholic problem. And we have Islam. I don't know how is alcohol banned in Islam. I think Islam. Is alcohol banned in that religion? Maybe alcohol is not good in that religion. You can't tell that to the Jews. Let's go ahead and go into reading. And Christians, remember Christians. Well, Christians don't get drunk on Sundays. You know, Christians don't drink on Sundays. Jews drink on Shabbat. Thinking Islam you can't drink, maybe. You know, we should check. Google, I not really trust you sometime, you know, but I'm going to trust you because I'm using you. And I'm sure you're using me too. No, you cannot drink alcohol in Islam. It is haram. You fucking haram slut. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking haram bitch. It's haram. So I'm getting it, haram. But then if you convert or what you do, I'm getting something about the alcohol. Unless you're an Islamic man, Islamic guy, Islamic girl, and you go foreign country, go study, because your mother send you go Canada, come study, and you come to Canada, and you're tied to LCBO. And you can't make your mother or your family back home know say you have alcohol problem. Because it's haram. Let's go. First card out is the death card. The death card is a Scorpio. Me getting you beg for mercy. Something about mercy, you beg for mercy. Is it something about the Pope drinking? The Pope? Is it something about the Pope drinking a lot? Because I wouldn't expect the Pope to smoke cigarettes. I would rather the Pope to smoke cannabis because you know that thing where the Pope them use were full of fucking smoke in the church. That's how I normally go to Catholic church. Only in a Catholic church, them walk around with one big pot full of smoke, and it and them do this and I swing it round the aisle them and them a walk. Sometimes them stand up there and the smoke and you would say, sir, that look like it's gonna explode. Cause when we used to the Catholic church, that's what them do. And them do that. Sometimes you're hungry and the smoke make your head hurt you. Maybe it's to get rid of the demons, we don't know. But we know them will do that because them used to smoke and a lot of things on them face. And the smoke never smell friendly. It just smell like smoke, right? Is it something about the Pope drinking? Because I'm getting something about maybe you drink and you have demonic thoughts. Yes. You know, I was also hearing, you're not the demon, you're battling with a lot of demons. Cancer, the getting you're not the demon. Maybe somebody call you a demon or them call you demonic. You feel really bad. I'm sorry, Cancer. I don't feel like the person, it could have been me. I don't feel like I should, or the person should have called you a demon. I think you are battling with a lot of demons. And that's what somebody was feeling. It wasn't necessarily you. We have a death card. No, the death card can also be you need to make a change. Because you're getting your eye go, your liver, you're going to get sick. Cancer. We also have the 3 of Wands. I'm literally getting death await for claim you. I don't think you're going to drink, and then you're going to have an organ failure. I'm getting you're going to drink yourself to death. I'm getting when they find your body, they're going to find alcohol buckle in the bedroom. We also have the 5 of Swords. We also have the 7 of Cups. That's the alcohol. And we also have the 5 of Cups. I'm getting something about a close and near-death experience you had. And then you say to yourself, I'm going to live life to the fullest. But you get caught up in alcohol. I'm getting like you say, you see dead people. You're seeing dead people or you hear things. Or I'm getting your dreams. You feel like your dreams say in a hell. Your dreams say you get tormented in hell. You burn up in a fire. You have weird demonic dreams. You drink alcohol. You have to stop. I know you can't just stop. It's alcohol. I know what you're going to do. Maybe you already know that something is failing. And you just continue your life as usual. I am getting 5 of Swords though. So I'm kind of getting whoever introduced it to alcohol, they know what the outcome would be. I'm getting when you get introduced to alcohol, Cancer, you're not drinking 7%. You're not drinking 3%. You're not drinking 15%. I'm getting you drink like 30, 40, 50. That's the same as cannabis. Cannabis come in percentages. When that cannabis store where you see people walk and go in, it come by percentage, just like alcohol. When you go buy alcohol, you will say, sell me 7%. No, 7% too low for you, right? You buy like gin, 50-something blood clot percent. Okay, when you go in a cannabis store, it's the same thing. You will say 7%, and you say, no, my tolerance too high for 7%. Give me a 28%. You're getting something like that? Because getting at first, something was being done to spite somebody, but in the end you end up spite yourself. Me getting you say you got mad. You got mad. Thank you so much, Sabri. 12. Thank you so much. Me getting you say you got mad. Something about alcohol. Yeah, like I said, we also have the Chariot. Okay, me getting, it could be something about drunk driving. Me gonna say something. You see the dirty fucking driving school I was trying to go to here. While me in the class, they were talking about drunk driving, right? But for some reason, I don't know why the school did this, and I found it so fucking weird. So them that talk about driving, getting a G1, all these things. But for some reason, them had a part in the class where them I show you this woman and she burn up. She burn up. Basically, she was in a car crash and a drunk driver hit her and the car exploded and she burn up. Now, I don't know if Canada know this. My ex-husband's mother was a severely burned victim. That dirty bitch who the teeth my ring. The woman who me keep a cuss off, 90% of her body burn up. Her body burn up so bad she don't have hands. Her hands is like this. It melts together. So that's how I know Sammy was a really good person, because you dirty blood clot man was a burn victim, and I never scorned that woman before. Me never make she feel weird because her face bun up, her body bun up, her hand bun up. She don't have hands. Part of our skin still open, so there's wounds that bleed. So that was my ex-husband's mother. So I did live with her when I did in a Quebec. Joanne Bellil. I'm sure the whole of blood clot Quebec know her. Our son, it's our son I did married to. When me in a driving school, I understand Uno was trying to express that, drunk driving is not good. I'm not sure why them show me this this Spanish woman. She's Spanish. She get bun up, burn, the whole her body bun up. And it did remind me of my mother-in-law, right? But at the same time, it did feel like somebody out of the class, I'll get in one car crash and bun up. That's how it felt. I don't know how to describe it, but reading tarot and being through weird situations I've been through, it felt like while we were watching this video of the Spanish girl and she bun up, but she survived, it felt like somebody in the class was going to be a sacrifice. It felt like the school did show us one of us outcome. This is how it feel. So it could be something about drunk driving. Yeah. I don't know if fire happened. Maybe you hit a pastor. But me just never understand why you could have shown me a drunk driving and a bitch in a wheelchair. You could have shown me drunk driving and a girl who lose her leg. Me just find it very weird. I don't know if this is the syllabus of the school. But coming from my ex-mother-in-law was a burn victim. She never have no hand. It just made it feel the way when we're in a class, I sit down and I look on the screen, it felt like one of us going to be a sacrifice in this room. And that's exactly how one of us got dead. When I crash and burn up in a one car. This is what I feel. This is the experience that I've had dealing with terror and doing what I'm doing. That's how it did feel. So I never met those fuckers ever saw me never met them say my driver's license. Never. To this day, them keep text me and tell me, we need to process your MTO certificate. I said, when you can take the certificate, you can show up in your mother pussy. To this day, I never met them see my driver's license. Because I just found it very weird that you were showing me a video of a Spanish woman being burnt alive in a fucking car and she survived. And if you don't know about Wellet, if you don't know about the Wellet family in Quebec, the man, the wife, not the wife, the woman or the Wellet man they with, she was a burn victim. All of Quebec know her. The whole of Quebec know her. Everybody in Quebec know her. Them know her, right? So I don't know if something about you go crashing on one person and the whole car burn up. Me getting somebody a beg for life. Maybe a crash. And maybe you hit a pastor, or you hit somebody very godly, or you kill a child. Come me getting I said, Jesus fucking Christ, me never say. Yeah, maybe because you're drunk, and you might say, I'm drunk, I'm a drive every day. That's okay. If you believe that you're a fucking pro to be drunk driving, okay. Another man who's sober can lick you. And because you're drunk, you speed it. Even if you say you're drunk, yeah, I'm drunk, but I know how to do the steering wheel, even though I'm drunk. Yeah, man, I know. Yeah, it's okay. I will look on the thing. I have a check here, so I will drive. Sometimes somebody else looking at you. I never you make the mistake, even though you know you drive drunk. Or me getting you drive drunk and you hit this. Me getting you hit one very reputable man and you kill him. Cancer. Me getting you in a one car crash. The chariot, or me getting a police officer. It could be something about a police officer who is drunk. Me getting something about the alcohol and fuck you. Or me getting kids, you kill kids. Me getting kids was in the box, baby on board. Me getting a kill the baby, the kids them they dead. Me getting something about Apple and iPhone. No, if it's not drunk driving, this could be distracted driving. Because even though in the class, they must show me this woman was bun up. I said to myself, but majority of the crashes is not caused by drunk driving, it's caused by distracted driving. So I didn't understand why the school was trying to make a point as if they don't drink and drive. When majority of the crashes is not because people were drinking and driving, them distracted. Them look on them phone. Them look down and do the Apple. Them do this and crash. So it could be something about distracted driving. You're distracted and you're crashing on one family. We're getting you kill the kids. So the kids them dead. We have the 9 of Wands. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. And we also have the Knight of Wands. Are you getting you drunk and you're driving in the night? And you slip, you skid. Something about you make a fast movement and a car. We're getting 3 people dead. We're getting kids died because of this crash. We have Apple alcohol is distracted driving. It's not. Maybe you were driving under the influence. Yes, but you're in the car and you're distracted because you're drunk. And one text coming on your phone and you do this. You do this because you're drunk and your inhibition's low. You look on the Apple phone. You look on the text message while you're drunk. Because you get distracted. I don't think you were drunk behind the wheel and your vision will go out and you crash. Me getting you drunk in the car, going about your business, but you get distracted by your phone. Majority of the crashes that happen is by, especially now, especially young people who are getting them license. The young people them not drunk, them distracted. They're distracted drivers. Them a look on them phone. Them a send texts. That's what cause majority of the crashes. Some just never understand why them did make drinking alcohol be such a big deal. You know how much man me they go out with in the past who they drink alcohol, bring me up on date, drink alcohol, and then I drop me back home. And it's so weird because when I never have my license, never for a second I said, suppose this man crash. It never even crossed my mind. I will sit them a drink and say, why am I drinking if I drive? But I want to say nothing to him because I never want to offend him, you know, because usually they will be very offended when you talk about that. But in the past, there's a lot of times me to go out with man, go on dates with man, and then bring me go restaurants and them drink. And yes, them they drive me home safe. And yes, them went home safe. But like me not really pre the severity of the fucking issue. Like 12 could have crashed and dead. Me getting a somebody was distracted while them crash. They could have maybe found alcohol in them body, but me getting is not, that's not why them did crash. Me getting some about a cancer or a police officer who you did crash into or who did crash into somebody else. Me getting is distracted driving. Maybe when I tell the public, when telling the public say no, the reason why they crash is alcohol. Me getting never alcohol. Me getting the fuck of them on them phone. And them look down for too long. Like Christian Rock. Christian Rock had a drinking problem. Thus her baby. But there's video, Rakai. There's videos of Rakai and Christian Rock out there. Them two distracted on them phone and almost crash. So I'm getting something is a big distraction. Or something is a big cover-up. I'm not saying that a lot of accidents don't happen because you're drunk. I'm not saying that. But I just found it weird that that was the fucking story they were trying to imprint in every student's brain. This Spanish woman will get set afire. I mean, like my ex-mother-in-law would get set afire. To this day, I don't know how she burn up. To this day. I never really asked though. But I never really know. I don't know if she did catch no one house fire. I don't know what happened to her. I'm gonna be honest with you. To this day, I don't even know why she burned up. She burned up bad. She don't have hands. She don't have hands. I'm going to leave it here. Who are we doing? Damn it. You see, because I'm sorry. We're getting something like you said, Jesus Christ, why am I gonna drink? Why am like you said, because I'm getting after something happened, you sober up fast. I'm getting you know you're in a big trouble because alcohol in your body, basically. Cancer. Yeah, Cancer. So that was your reading. Cancer also rules the police as well. So could be something about drunk police officers. I'm going to leave it here. We're going to your next reading, Cancer. I will be back.